Alright, let's get this joke out of the way, folks. Bold! 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 My eyes! Hello, ladies and gentlemen, I am back, and today we're going to be talking about Toy Story 5. Yes, I saw this movie 3 weeks ago, and to be honest, I thought it was good. If I had to give it a rating so far in this video, I would have to give it an 8 out of 10. And to be honest, I actually like the concept of the movie, which is toys versus technology. But let's talk about the movie, and let's begin. So to do this, I'm going to be talking about the music, the animation, the characters, and the story. Let's start with the story. After giving Bonnie an iPad, which is called LilyPad, the reason why they gave her this is because, the parents want Bonnie to make friends, and to do that, she uses like small chats to communicate with her friends. But the toys did not like that, so Jessie is trying to tell LilyPad that she runs things around here, and LilyPad kept on talking smack about her, and that's how the journey begins. And to be honest, yeah, this movie actually has a really good concept of what it's trying to tell. I actually like the story. I actually like that they're talking about Jessie's past more often. We only got like a song about it in Toy Story 2, and I actually like that they're going more depth in it. Plus, this is the first time we get to hear Emily talk, so that was actually really good. As for the setting is actually really nice. It takes place still at at Bonnie's house, and it takes place in a new location, which is the countryside, with one of the characters who lives in the countryside where Jessie used to live, named Blaze. And this is the first time that Disney and Pixar made a character that has curly hair. And I'm not surprised if they had issues by animating the hair like they did with Violet from The Incredibles and Sully from Monsters, Inc. But yeah, they usually work with straight or long hair during Pixar's production, and for the first time to make a character that has curly hair. And I think that's actually really good. Now let's talk about the music. The music score is great. They use a musical version of When She Loves Me from Toy Story 2. I thought the music they used was actually really good. The characters were good. As for the new characters, yeah, they were actually really funny. My favorite character is Smarty Pants. Even though that he's used mostly Val to make toilet jokes, I actually find it really good. And the movie theater that we went to actually laughed at Smarty Pants' jokes. And to be honest, we see more animals in the Toy Story movie. The only animals that we have seen in the Toy Story movie was mostly dogs, like Scud and Buster, and we saw a pigeon in Toy Story 3 trying to eat Mr. Potato Head, and we see a cat trying to eat all the other toys in Toy Story 4. And I think it's actually really nice that they're introducing more life into the Toy Story universe by showing different animals. Like we see pigs, horses, and other types of animals in Toy Story 5. And as for the villain, well, to be honest, there was actually no villain in this movie, in my opinion. There was a conflict, but I don't find LilyPad as a villain, in my opinion. Same thing with the 500 Buzz. Actually, they're supposed to be 100 Buzz. I actually like how they represent the Buzz from Toy Story 2. When the original Buzz Lightyear tells them that the villain is actually their father, and they say, "No!" Yes, I actually like that part of the movie. As for the pacing, I feel like the pacing is kind of confused of itself a little bit. Like, some scenes it goes like really fast, and in some scenes it goes like, actually no, that's about it. I feel like that some of the scenes should have had like more development, like spoiler alert, when Jessie went to the tree to find the stuff that Emily left out for at the very end of the movie. I feel like that they should have went like more depth into it, in my opinion. Because when we see the other toys riding on horses, it kind of ended too quickly. I wish that it had like more time and more depth into that scene, but for some reason, Pixar is allergic to emotional scenes or timing or whatever. Anyways, what else do I have to talk about? Oh yeah, Lily Pad. Like I said, I don't think that Lily Pad was actually a villain. She was more of a conflict. And to be honest, yeah, I thought she was handled really well. Same thing with the other stuff like Smarty Pants and the video camera. I don't think that the video camera has a name, in my opinion. But yeah, anyways. The only problem that I have is that I don't think that Bo should have been in this movie. I actually like the subplot, which was Woody telling Buzz that he can't do anything, even though that he has a star on his chest, which makes him the new deputy of Bonnie's bedroom. But to be honest, oh yeah, Woody I understand because he's part of the main characters of Toy Story 1, 2, 3, and 4. Bo, yeah, she didn't need to be there in my opinion. They should have just wrote her out entirely because she didn't do anything. To be honest, maybe the ending of Toy Story 4 would have made more sense if Woody and Bo went their separate ways. Like, we can still have the scene of Woody telling everybody that he's going to be traveling with Bo, but it would make sense if during the end credits, Bo tells Woody that, hey, maybe we should go our separate ways. Find your own types of ways of being a lost toy like I have. And yeah, that probably would have made Toy Story 4 a little bit more sense. I just don't think that Bo and her three sheep needed to be there, in my opinion. To be honest, I'm not surprised that most people forgot that she was in this movie anyway. She only gets like a couple of swing times, in my opinion. But yeah, besides that, Toy Story 5 is actually really good. I would give it an 8 out of 10. And the story was good, the characters were good. We actually see new animals, new locations, and new characters in the movie. As for the epilogue in the end, when they show the kids getting multiple Buzz Lightyears, I actually like that scene. That was actually really nice. And I did hear that they're gonna make a Toy Story 6. I don't think that this is the last one. I can't speak today, sorry about that. I did hold a rumor saying that this might be the last time that we might see Bonnie. And yeah, it kind of makes sense. If Andy had a trilogy, it would make sense if Bonnie has a trilogy. I don't think that we're gonna see Andy in part 6. We might get like a few seconds of screen time with him. Maybe have like another time skip of Andy with his new wife and kids, and he would see the toys back, yeah, and he would hand them to his kids. I don't know. But yeah, like I said, I don't think that there was a villain in this movie. Thought this movie was actually really good. I liked the characters. I liked the plot. I actually liked the settings. The animation was beautiful, just like they did it with Inside Out. They combined it with 2D animation with 3D animation. Speaking of combining 2D and 3D animation, I probably did this joke on my Inside Out 2 movie review. But join me next time when I finally decided to talk about Hillary Yo-Yo. Yes, they have announced that they're going to be making a new season of Hillary Yo-Yo. Season 5. And no, Evolution does not count. Man, Evolution sucked in my opinion. Anyways, always be a champion. Hope you have an amazing day today. And please like, comment, and subscribe. And please tell me if you have seen Toy Story 5 in the comment section. Or what is your favorite part during Toy Story 5? Anyways, I'm Daniel Ibala. Always be a champion. And I'm out.